I've ridden the tube a good number of times in my life now, but it's always so busy and crowded, you know, being a capital, of course it is. But yeah, I'm in need of a detox. So let's go and ride the quietest part of the tube, which is the Hainault shuttle. So we have actually just left Woodford, and we'll be on our way to our first stop. We've got Roding Valley, Chigwell, not Gants Hill, Grange Hill. They're so similar. And yeah, Hainault. And yeah, let's go. Well, here we are. This is good. Welcome to Roding Valley. So actually, Roding Valley, assuming the data I have is up to date, Roding Valley is the least used tube station. I think there's I forget how many, about 5,000 weekly entries and exits, which for the tube is very, very, very low. So, yeah, it's odd. It's very rare I get to ever go to a tube station where there's nobody around. But I like it. I really like it. You can actually see as well, because we're right next to the junction. So that's the line that continues all the way on to Loughton and Epping and everything. But because Roding Valley is just after the junction. So yeah, you can just stand at the end and watch the Epping trains go by. The Woodford-bound platform though definitely could use a bit of TLC by the looks of things. Most overgrown tube platform I've seen, and it's also really... Why does it dip downwards in loads of places? That's disconcerting. Now, I do think it probably would be a good idea for me to tap out, because if I don't... There we go. I probably will end up getting max fared while filming this. Yeah, so this is the entrance, or one of the entrances / exits of the station. I think if we go on the other side, I think that's basically where the Greater London Essex border is. Because, yeah, I'm currently on the Essex side of the station. Let's go over to the other side, actually. It's honestly great, actually, that I can actually just do this, because I think Roding Valley is one of, 3 tube stations to not have any ticket barriers. All it has is the, oyster readers. So, yeah, I can just walk through. Use it as a passageway, which I've actually seen quite a lot of people do already while I've been here. So what I'm interested in is actually where is the Greater London Essex boundary, because I'm pretty sure it is just right outside here. Yeah, it's I think it's here, because that square is this square here, and the boundary is, yeah, pretty much on the path. So this is the Greater London Essex boundary. Now, whilst looking at the Google Maps there, I actually couldn't help but notice there was a park nearby, so I'm gonna do that. The trains on the Hainault shuttle are every 20 minutes, so it's almost turn up and go frequency, so whatever. I'm in no rush to do this, so let's just go, let's explore. I didn't realise the place I was looking at was private property. Oops, it was actually for the football rugby club. So let's go to a different place. Oh, there's a train. You know what? I do have to say, my setup's nice and all, but this bit of the wall looks really bare. I wish I had something to put on it,
I've got a solution for that. How about this?
Oh, hello. What's this? A poster with a drawing of a Class 507 in its old BR Blue 507001? Wow, this would be perfect for the wall. Where can you get this from?
You can get it from Nasta Art, available in lots of other trains as well.
That's incredible. I think you should do that.
I agree.
Welcome to Essex again. Here we go, something like this is what I wanted. I think there's actually the railway line up there. You can just barely see. But let's run through. Come on. Here we are. A big field. Yay! I really wish I had my drone on me, because I could have just used this huge field and got some nice drone shots of the station, but I I'm bad at planning. Also, it would have meant I would have had to use my big rucksack and not my very small one, which is... I do prefer using the small one if I can. Anyway, I'm distracted. Where am I going? There is a lake and the River Roding near here, hence Roding Valley. And I want to go and have a look at those. Behold, the River Roding. Yay. Look at that viaduct for the tube as well, that's great. I mean, it's no Dollis Brook viaduct, but it's a viaduct nonetheless. There is actually a lake just on the other side of there, which I kind of want to see, but I can't see a way to actually get to it. I couldn't see any bridges over to the other side on the maps. And there is a road down there, actually, that you can like use to go down and then up and around, but it goes there, and there's a closed gate. So I don't really want to waste my time for nothing, you know? Oh well, whatever. I think we'll just call it a day for Roding Valley, I think. Let's, because we've still got 2 more that are on the shuttle service as well. You've got Chigwell and Grange Hill still to go. And potentially Hainault too. We could finish at Hainault if you want. I do have a bit of a sneaking feeling though that I'm gonna just barely miss the next Hainault train, because it's been like 15 minutes since I last saw one go over the bridge. And I don't know. Oh my god, that is amazing timing.
This is Roding Valley.
And I've got a carriage to myself as well. This is amazing. Yay. I am very much feeling detoxed from busy tube, I guess. Going really fast as well. I wasn't expecting it to be this quick. I forget how bumpy tube trains get when it's going fast. Anyway, the next stop will be Chigwell. Yes, let's go to Chigwell. Chigwell's definitely a bit bigger than Roding Valley is for sure, but like, again, there's no one here, which feels very bizarre. Wow. I know loads of people have like already done videos about the Hainault shuttle branch area, but I've not. I want to explore it. Mum said it's my turn. So what actually is there near Grange Hill? Not Grange Hill, Chigwell. I keep messing them up. There are a couple more like parks and everything, but where is that bridge where you can see the tunnel with the trains going through it? I think that's near Chigwell, right? The fact that there's like, you know, London bus branded bus stops in Essex will never not feel a bit strange. But I mean, hey, there's a little nice green area right outside the station. But yeah, the bridge with the tunnel where you can see the trains going through is this way, I believe. I think like 10 minutes or something. Well, that's a grand view of Chigwell Station down there. That's very nice. There's also a, you can just see down there an old, well, place where a roundel used to be. That's on the sort of, you know, unauthorised part of the platform. Actually, I think that might be it down there. That's the bridge I was thinking of. The bridge with the tunnel just after it. That's our goal. You know, this would be a great shot of a train going by if it weren't for this metal grid in the way. Alright, well, here we are, and as luck would have it, there is actually a train coming by right now. Perfect, I can get the money shot. Get in. I did it, nice. And I think Grange Hill stopped actually like just barely after there. So I can see the train slowing down. I mean, you can still see Chigwell down there as well, so. Yeah, this bridge has got a good view. It's just a shame at how kind of just sketchy it all feels. Right, anyway, let's get out of here. Now, looking at the map now from that bridge, I'm actually like marginally closer to Grange Hill station now, rather than Chigwell. So I might just continue on to Grange Hill. Why not? Right, well I think it's just down this road and then we just turn left and then the station will just be there. Okay, well here's Grange Hill and I can see the tunnel again from this bridge. You know, actually, maybe it was actually this bridge I was thinking of, not the one on the other side. The one right outside Grange Hill instead. Maybe I messed up accidentally. Oops. Also, I think the Greater London boundary lies, like, here, essentially. Once again, much like Roding Valley, it's like the Greater London Essex boundaries right outside the station. But I think it kind of like comes up the side there, comes here, and then like sort of follows the road down there. And that's where the border is. That's fascinating to me. I don't know if it is to anyone else, but it is for me. Anyway, yes, so welcome to Grange Hill tube station. What train is that? It was sort of like just parked in the siding. Is that like a siding where some Hainault shuttle trains go to? But yeah, I have to say, I do feel well and truly tube crowding detoxed, if that's even a thing. But yeah, I like the Hainault shuttle. It's nice and chill and quiet and just nice. To get some tube action without all the people. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but it sounds like, you know, whenever there's a train nearby, like the conducting rails, the third and fourth ones, they always like jolt around and click a bunch. That's strange. But anyway, that would mean that a train is nearby, and there is one. Let's go to Hainault.
This is Grange Hill. Please mind the gap.
Another
between
empty
the train
carriage.
and the
Yes.
platform.
Oh look, it's, what was that? The 1962 stock train for test, there's several of them actually, wow. Huh. Didn't know they were there.
The next station is Hainault.
Okay, well, we're at Hainault, the end of the shuttle. Yeah, so welcome to Hainault. That was the Woodford to Hainault shuttle tube line. I am well and thoroughly, as I've said before, thoroughly detoxed. So yeah, it's cool. You should give this line a try. It's very nice to ride on. So, well, I'm in Hainault. I'll figure out what to do from here. Probably go home. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. And thank you to my patrons and channel members who are listed on screen now. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel.